Hello everyone, I'm Ben Davis and I'm here to talk to you about my shortlisted book, What's That in Dog Years? Now I have with me my own dog, Tommy. He's a bit lazy though. Tommy, come and say hello to all the nice people. Look, there he is. There we go. Now you see, Tommy was in some ways the inspiration for Gizmo from What's That in Dog Years. As you can see, he doesn't really look like Gizmo. He's a bit bigger than Gizmo, but he's old. And another inspiration, an important thing, is that his best friend, if you'll allow me to just take him off him for a second, is Mr. Monkey. Now you can see he's seen better days. He's wearing a fancy bow tie though because it's an awards ceremony. And it's a bit disgusting, I don't really like touching him. But that was another important inspiration point. So, I have some questions to answer. So here we go. 1, what did I have for breakfast this morning? Quite boring, had a bowl of cereal. Number 2, do I keep a diary like George does? No, I don't, which is a shame. I tried when I was probably about George's age, but I got bored after about 3 days. It was just stuff like, I went to school today, played football after school, and the next day was the same thing. So I got a bit bored of it. But I do like writing diary-like stories. My first books that I had published were sort of a diary-style book, the private blogger Joe Cowley. So I do like writing in that style, but I've never kept a personal one myself. And number 3, was I worried that the story was going to be too sad for some people to read? Yes, I was. And for good reason, because some people just refuse to read it. Because just looking at the cover like, nope, too sad. My wife's like that. She won't read it because it's too sad. And even me, when I was... because when you have a book published, you get, you have to work on it quite a bit, and you get sent the final draft before it gets sent to be printed. And I remember sitting there in a school hall before I did a school visit, reading through it, and I was getting a bit teary and emotional. And I wrote it myself. And I was like, oh, this is quite sad. And I was just thinking, I could change this. I have the power to change this. I wrote it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read to you a little bit from What's That in Dog Years. I'm going to read to you one of the little bits. As you'll know, if you have read it, you'll know that there are certain bits written as if Gizmo himself has written them. So I'm going to read to you one of those. And this one is called My Beauty Regime. It takes a lot of effort to look this good. My beauty regime is as follows. 1, a bath. Even though I love swimming, I hate baths. The water is too clean and soapy and there's no ducks to start a ruckus with. I will do anything to avoid the bath, up to and including squeezing through the fence and hiding behind next door's shed. Once I'm in there, the bath, not the shed, either George or Mum rubs me down with some liquid they call shampoo, then rinses me off with a shower. The jets of water are incredibly annoying and I will try to bite them. 2, defleeing. Fleas are tiny creatures that treat my body like a theme park. I'll try and scratch at them, I can never get all of them. This is where the humans come in. They use this other shampoo on me which smells like burnt meat and makes my skin tingle. Then they go through my fur and cut with a comb and drag the fleas out. Somehow though, they always end up finding their way back to me. I must be a lot of fun. 3, clipping. These days Mum trims my fur in the kitchen. She stands me on some newspaper and uses a buzzy razor. When she hits a kink, she grunts the kind of words George would get in trouble for saying. 4, teeth. This involves one human holding me down and the other one going at my teeth with a brush. They say this should only take 2 minutes if I stayed still, but I don't want to. This girl Lib was very good to me in the posh place. George seemed surprised that I stayed still, but she just had the touch. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to other dogs. Except Reginald. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. Those of you who read the book, hope you enjoyed it. I'm wearing my Batman onesie in a tribute to Ultra Boy. I don't have my own custom costume, so I have to make do with this. And Tommy's too old and grumpy to be dressing up anymore. It's been brilliant to be part of. It's a shame that we couldn't have a big ceremony, but that's it's one of those things, isn't it? But thank you so much. Oh, hello, Tommy. He's had enough. So goodbye, my friends. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to seeing how well we've done.